Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I'm here with a review of Anker's new SoundCore Flare speaker. And it's called the Flare because one, it's flared out at the bottom as you can see here in the picture, and two, it has lights on the bottom. LED sound-driven lights that give you a little bit of a light show while it's playing the music. So it's called a Flare for that reason as well. All in all, it's their latest Bluetooth portable speaker. It's wireless. It has 360 degree sound. So it's not just front facing. As you can see, it's a cone, conical. It projects out sound all the way around the speaker. It's also fully waterproof, IPX7 rated, up to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. And then here's some information on the back. Like I said, 360 degree sound, beat driven light show, up to 12 hours of playtime, which is fantastic. It has a 4400 milliamp battery, which fully charges in 3.5 hours. Playtime varies, of course, by volume, type of music, things, the way you have the lights on. It's going to drain a little bit more, but up to 12 hours is the maximum in optimum conditions. It has a customized music and lights, which you can do with the app, which is available for Apple and Android. It has their trademark bass up mode. It has actually a dedicated bass up button, so you can press that and engage, get more bass while you're listening to music without having to change any of the other settings. Like I said, fully waterproof, IPX7, wireless stereo pairing. So what that means is you can get two of these guys. You can put them, of course, within Bluetooth range. You connect them both, and it'll play sound left channel, right channel. You get full stereo sound with two of these guys, which is really good. Now, one other thing, it is Bluetooth 4.2, which gives you up to 66 feet of range, and it'll play really far away. So now that I've done all that stuff, let's go ahead and fire this baby up. Alright, so it plays that well-known sound that Anker has whenever it powers up. You've got your dedicated power button. You've got your Bluetooth button, your power button. Underneath the little cover here, you've got access to your USB 2.0, which is how you charge it, along with the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So you can do it as line-in audio or aux cord, however you want to call it, which is great if you happen to have an LG phone that has a 24-bit DAC, so you can get that high-fidelity sound. Now on top, like I mentioned, it's got that bass up button, which is right here. It has this light change button. So you can use this to change the color on the lights. It has 5 different colors, and then it has off mode. So you push it, every time you push it, it changes the color on the light. So there we go. We'll cycle through all of them. First color being blue, so we'll leave that back on. Volume up and down button, of course, and then you've got your play, pause button, which works out just fine as well. So those are the buttons that we have on there. That's pretty much all there is as far as the user interface. It also has a built-in microphone, so of course if somebody calls you, you can answer it. It's like a giant speakerphone. Everybody can be like, hey, hey. And, which is great, if you're having a party outside, especially like a pool party, barbecue, something like that. So it's a pretty nifty feature. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is a bit of a sound demonstration. Fire my trusty old Napster. And you know what, I think I'm going to fire it from David Bowie. So what you get here, it shows is this beat-driven light show is what it says on the box. And whatever the beat is, the bass that's driving the song is what dictates the way that the music, the way that the lights fire off. So I'll go ahead and hit play on here. There we go. Now this thing gets loud. Now it's pushing out 12 watts total, 2 speakers, 6 watts apiece, but you will be incredibly impressed with how loud this gets. So this is low right now. But you can see that the lights are firing in tune with the beat, just like it says on the box. And let's say I'm not feeling green right now. I'll go and change it to the next color. Change it to the next color again. So it's kind of neat the way that it works. And then turn the volume up a little bit. All right, here's our bass up button. There we go. A little extra bass in your life. There we go. To the song they're playing on the radio. Alright, so we're going to go up to full volume, so prepare yourself. There we go, full volume. Go ahead and turn this back down. Like I said, considering the amount of power, you're talking about 12 watts. It's got this massive battery behind it, 12 hours of playtime. It really is remarkable with the amount of sound that it puts out. If you watch the other review video that I just did for the Anker SoundCore Pro Plus, it puts out a whole lot of power. You're talking 24 watts, twice as much power, but 4 speakers. So, yeah, this is kind of a very similar experience in a smaller package, but it has great clarity. Especially with the vocals. The vocals are clear, they ring very true, very good. Highs are good too. Really, all 3 of the sound spectrums are represented really well, and especially you get that extra kick in the bass if you want it with the bass up feature. Anyway, I like it quite a bit. Now, one thing that I do want to go ahead and show you is the SoundCore app. Now, the SoundCore app, I had it connected and paired. This is actually the second time that I've gone through the trouble of recording this video, because of course all my videos are done in live shot. Last time, I had to disconnect the speaker, reconnect the speaker to get the app working. Now, when the app works, the app is nice. And so it's telling me there's an error. So we'll go ahead and pause it. Maybe that'll change it. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and do this again, which I was trying to avoid doing this, but I guess it's a very accurate representation of how well this app works. When it's working, it works great, but apparently it doesn't like to connect as reliably as we would like it to. All right, so there we go. Bluetooth's ready to pair. We're going to see the SoundCore Flare pop up here in just a second. So this is double pair mode. You only want the one flash. You want the 2 flashes if it pops up for stereo. There we go, SoundCore Flare. Alright, so we're connected now. Go back to the app. There we go. All right, we're in. So I'll go ahead and turn the music back on, which you can control through here with your play and pause. One cool thing, feature I really like about this app is it's got this sliding bar for the volume. Normally, the volume is done incrementally when you have to press up and down the volume button, so it only changes a certain amount in each given press. But with this one, you can adjust it and you can set it wherever you want, so it gives you total control over the volume. So there are different light modes. Go ahead and turn the sound down there a little bit. Alright, so there are different sound modes. You have party, energy, chill, bedtime, and spring. So these different modes give you the different lighting effects. So we'll click on party. Each one of them has 4 different modes. You can change the glow, the M-Sync, which is the synchronization with the music, the fusion. And the way the fusion works is it's a blend of the different lights. So it gives you a little bit different experience. So you get the solid pulse there, and that one just kind of works its way around. This one with the fusion, you get the different light effects at once. So you've got 2 different sets of LED lights in here really, and with the fusion they're both firing independently of each other instead of in unison. And then just the regular music sync, and then glow mode. And glow mode's cool because it's kind of like a nice, relaxing. It just gives it a nice little hue to it, and it'll change slowly over time. So that's cool, especially when you listen to music if you're going to bed at night. And then you can mess with this too to change the brightness and shift between, lighter and dark. So we'll go to energy. Energy, you can see it's a little bit busier there. But each one of these modes gives its own little special effect trick. See how it's kind of chasing the light around right there? Chill. Chill is just the slow, gradual change between the lights. And you get bedtime mode. In bedtime mode, it says right here, only uses warm colors, so it may help you to get better sleep. And then spring mode is back to being busy again. So that's one kind of neat thing. And you can even turn the lights off. Bloop. Turn them on, turn off. Now, one other cool feature here is the wave equalizer. You can see it's called a wave equalizer because of the way it's set up there with the wave. You can change it. It has different presets. So you have voice, you have default, you have flat, and you have chill. So each one of these, I'll turn it up a little bit so you can get a feel for it. It adjusts the emphasis on where the sound is at. So in voice, you get mid-range and bass, but the treble's a little lower. Default is more bass, more treble, but thinned out in the mid-range. Flat, of course, you got that. Chill, a little more bass. Treble's a little bit kind of in the middle level, and then the mid-range is a little bit lower. And of course, voice, you're going to get the extra emphasis there. I think I already said that. And then bass up, you can turn on and off, which will also, you can see, affects the wave dynamics on the equalizer. So, it's super cool. Now, like I said, the app has been finicky whenever you try to load it. So if you load it up and it doesn't want to start, it gives you that bass stuff, just go ahead and disconnect the Bluetooth, reconnect it, and then that'll get you back into tip-top shape and running again. But I did want to go ahead and show this because it is cool. Now, of course, you can make the changes on your own with your individual mixer for whatever sound player you're using, but this is a nice way to do it on the fly, change the lighting, change up the lighting scheme, and the other stuff that goes along with it. So that's about all I have for the Anker SoundCore Flare speaker. I've demonstrated the lights, I've demonstrated the sound, also the interface on it. It's available for $59.99. You can pick it up on Amazon. I believe you can get it through Best Buy as well. And it's a fancy little number. I like it. I've been very happy with it, and it's been a pleasure to review it, other than the little app problem there. And that's the only complaint that I have about it. Like I said, this was the second video that I had to shoot. Reduplicated the same error both times, so it apparently doesn't like to perform under stressful conditions like a video review. But other than that, you can see once you get in there, it works just fine, and you can adjust all the cool customizable settings. So that's all I have for today, the Anker SoundCore Flare. I hope you like it. I hope this presentation was good, gave you a little bit of a feel for the sound quality, and also the light demonstration and show that is available that you can use with the speaker as well. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section, and I'll go ahead and give you the drop-down information for my new Instagram, tech_odyssey, because one word was already taken. But I've got some pictures in there, and I'm going to continue to develop the content there to tie in with this and my written reviews as well. So thanks again, and I'll see y'all next time.